Hello, everyone, and welcome back at it again with another episode of the Playlist Shuffle podcast. What you thought this was. Thank you all for tuning in. We are now live on YouTube and even Twitch, so please tune into those if you can. We are now in our new Premiere Lounge Talk episode, and we have a very special guest here with us today. Before we get to know her, please go ahead and like and subscribe to our platforms, our YouTube at Playlist Shuffle Podcast. We are also on Instagram as well. So, without further ado, please welcome Simone Faith to the show. She is an indie singer and songwriter. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get to know her. And how you doing, Simone?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. So go ahead and let the people know of your background and what it is you like to do in your music career and what are your career goals.
Okay. For my background, I kind of grew up around music, but I wasn't like as involved in it. Like it wasn't something that I wanted to do. My dad, he plays bass. He's originally from Jamaica. And then my mom doesn't like play anything or like have relation to music, but she's always loved it. And so yeah, it's just kind of been like kind of a part of my life. And then I released my first song sophomore year of high school, and that's kind of when I really got into it because before I was like, I do not want to do music, but I like realized it was a like way that I could express myself because I'm not that good at getting my words across. And but when it comes to music, I can like put it into a song. So yeah,
What was the name of that song that you released? Your first song?
it was after October.
Actor October. That sounds like. So what's the story behind that?
Um, well, I grew up in Chicago and it gets really cold, and I'm a summer person, but like when it gets so cold, you can't really go outside, and it's like you're just kind of stuck with your thoughts. And I know other people kind of experience like the winter dip type of thing, where like, once it starts to get cold, you get a little depressed even. And it's like, so I kind of wrote about that because like I was just going through a really hard year that year. And yeah, so I just put it into words.
Gotcha. I'm originally from New York, so I've experienced some sort of cold, but I know it wouldn't be as cold as Chicago. I know it goes down to the ice age temperatures over there. So I've
Yeah.
never been to Chicago.
Oh, you haven't? You have to go. I love New York though.
Yeah, it's definitely a goal of mine to go to Chicago. Not in the winter, but any other time.
Definitely avoid it in the winter, but in the summer it's nice.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right. Well, that's nice, and it's always nice to have like an inspirational element to a song. I love, especially when it comes to music and the lyrics. I love it when there's some inspiration behind it. So I'm glad that you got to be able to release your first song, and hope you can continue on and release more music.
Yeah, definitely.
So for those who don't know, I actually got to meet Simone at our Sync Spotlight conference. For those who have tuned into our last episode, we got to know Gallo. I got to meet him over there as well. But I met you at Sync Spotlight, and you were part of the Sync songwriting camp for Level Up Productions. So go ahead and take us through your experience of that songwriting camp and all the way up to Sync Spotlight. How's that for you?
That was an amazing experience. Like, I haven't experienced anything like that since starting the music thing and like being in the industry. So it was like really cool to see, and everyone there was so talented. Like, it was very fast paced. Like, I think we wrote the song in like, I don't know if it was 30 minutes or an hour, but it was like you'd have time to write the song and then record it, and then like they'd be like, okay, stop. I felt like, do you know the show Hitmakers? It's like a
Yep.
songwriting show. I felt
Yep.
like I was on that show. It was crazy, but it was fun. I loved it. And then obviously the conference too. We got our music played. I didn't know I was gonna have to go on stage, so I was very nervous. But they played after October, and the feedback from that was amazing too. So it overall like the most perfect trip, introduction, like everything.
And listen, we all heard your vocals, and you pretty much amazed the entire crowd when we heard your songs. You really stood out a lot. Like everybody was very impressed, and everybody was like, "Whose vocals were that?" I was sitting in the crowd, so I heard everybody going like, "Who's that? Who's that voice right there? Who's that?
What?
Who's that?" And everybody they point out that it was you, and everybody went crazy. Everybody went crazy. Those who don't know, we're playing her music right now, and you can get a little sense of what her vocals and her talent sounds like. I'm gonna just turn this up a bit because y'all see what I mean. So yeah, you pretty much impressed everybody in that way. So a job well done in those songs. And yeah, I've been to those camps before. Thankfully not as a songwriter, not as a writer at all. So I was just there as a spectator. And shout out to Brianna Shelko. Uh, she we all know that she gets y'all working. She gets y'all working. Is I know it's fast paced in there. So great job and hanging in there. And you got through it. You got through it. uh, so what goals do you have as far as your music career? Any sing placements, or you wanting to be just writing music for others or for yourself? You want to sign to labels, get into soundtracks? Well, what do you got?
I think like the grand scheme of thing, like my dream, my ultimate goal would be, well, I love money. So I think a lot of people do, but like my goal is to make a lot of money doing something that I love, so it doesn't feel like work. And it's like I do love making music, so my ultimate goal is to make money doing what I love. But like the way I would want that to look is like, being an artist and like a figure and having like a fan base and a platform. And then eventually I would love to collab with Dave. I don't know if you know who that is. He's the British rapper and he's really good. But like, so like,
Oh,
yeah. So I want to get into that and get into like performing more, maybe eventually touring as well. Like being a big artist, not like Beyonce level because that doesn't seem that fun, but like a little bit more toned down.
gotcha. If you're watching this, please somebody reach out to Dave so we can help her out and get this
Yes.
collab going. What do you like about Dave, and why him? Would you want to collab with him? I'm curious to know.
I love his beats, to be honest. I know he works with like another, which I would also love to work with him, J5, the producer. Just like
Okay.
that whole thing, because I love Afro beats and stuff like that. So I would love to get into that kind of world. And also his lyricism, like, is really good. But my thing is, I love melodies, and I always said I like when he merges the two, like he collabs with someone who has melodies. So I'm like, I want to be that person. I don't know if you heard Rain Dance, but I'm like, that should have been me.
Mm, it should be me. I haven't heard that yet, but I'm gonna check it out for sure.
It's a good song. Thames did good though.
Gotcha. If you see any of my episodes, I like to talk about this. He's a songwriter, composer, and producer. Hideyuki Sawano. He's a Japanese composer, and I'll never stop speaking about his melodies, his compositions, his writing. He writes in English and German and Japanese. Is very top notch quality guy. I mean, oh my lord. So I get it when you describing Dave and J5 like that. It just gives me giddy every time I think about Hideyuki Sawano. How much I want to collaborate with that guy. It's
Yeah,
just so awesome.
I get it.
So, as you progress through your career, how do you plan on marketing or promoting yourself and getting your music out there?
I mean, marketing is kind of the part. It's not my favorite part, I'll be honest. Like having to post on social media. I think like a lot of other people would agree with that. It's like you kind of just want to make the art and not have to worry about posting all the time. So like marketing, I haven't really thought about that. I'll probably do some like paid promotion eventually and then like hopefully get people who actually know how to market because that's really not my thing.
Yeah, gotcha. It can be hard sometimes, especially in the indies. All you can do is just basically like just keep connecting with people and going to events like Sing Spotlight, like the songwriting camp. And I don't know if you said you were still in Chicago or not.
I'm in
Wherever
now.
you're where?
Nashville.
Oh, perfect. A lot of music, a lot of things going on in the music scene over in Nashville. So wherever you can look for whatever events that happens, I advise, or I suggest to go and just meet new people, new producers, or those who have like a marketing experience or presence, and
Yeah.
they can surely help you out. So that's all you can do is just keep meeting people, and you'll be all right. If you had a dream sing placement, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good one. I think I do like the reality TV ones. Like, I think like a very dramatic moment on like maybe Love Island or something, or like
Mm,
I personally like Too Hot to Handle better, so maybe it's one of those. But or like in a movie, of course, you know.
hmm Any scenarios that happens in any like movies, like any storylines you could think of, where you think is like, oh, my song could definitely kind of fit that sort of scenario.
I think after October, like a sad scenario, like maybe someone like running away or something. But I think for the like reality TV ones, I'd want to do
Mm.
like, like when the girl's like mad at the guy or something, and their like whole 3-day relationship is like in flames, and it's just really dramatic, something like that.
And they just crying all over the place.
Yeah, exactly.
What about this song that we're playing right now? This song is called "Cry," if I'm not mistaken.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know where I'd put this one.
Mm.
I think maybe
Makes you
just
think.
like, oh yeah, a little bit. This one I never thought about. I think maybe like a girl who's just like kind of independent, but like also has a lot of growing to do.
Is that like the inspiration behind this song?
Kind of. Little like self-sabotage type of moment.
Gotcha. Okay. As a music supervisor myself, I can see this playing as some sort of scene of a character reevaluating themselves. Some in the middle of the movie where they're self-reflecting or they're going through hard times and they're on this mental journey or maybe relationship journey as to either they're trying to get with someone or they just gone through a breakup. I think this would be a dope track to be placed in for sure.
Yeah.
Because this is a really nice track. I
Thank
like the
you.
quality of this thing.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Um, so your genre, would you say is specifically like R&B or pop?
Like I'm actually trying to figure that out right now, which has been like probably the hardest part about my journey at the moment is finding the sound, because like a lot of people think I do R&B. I think that might just be like because of my vocal, but I'm thinking like emo pop, but this one was like kind of trap soul, so like I'm really just trying to figure it out.
The emo pop just really got me right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
Is
a
there like any sort of bands that you like in that sort of genre?
I feel like maybe. Oh, I don't know. The inspo is always the one that I have trouble with. That's like that. It makes it so much harder to find my sound as well. But maybe like early Billie Eilish, kind of like that sad pop, not like emo, like like
Not too emo. Not not
yeah,
not not,
more
not like
like
that. Okay.
yeah,
More emotional. Okay, I got you. I got
yeah,
you. Yeah, I can see like a Billie Eilish if and you like attach to a beat like this to it. I can hear that.
yeah. After October is a little bit more like in that, but like I think overall like experimenting with like pop stuff because I want to do upbeat stuff too because I like to dance. So eventually I want to
Okay.
incorporate all that.
So more like up tempo, groovy type style.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Is there a favorite soundtrack that you have that really just took you in and like wanted to be part of music?
Like a track that spoke to me and like made me want to do music.
Either the track or entire film soundtrack, whichever.
Oh, from like a film.
Mhm.
Honestly, I mean, I think I was doing music before this, but like a soundtrack from a movie that I'm just like is phenomenal is the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. It's crazy. So good.
I'm high fiving you right now. I'm high fiving you right now.
Yes. Too good. I was like shocked when I heard that. And then also Intergalactic, but Spider-Man clears for sure.
Um, is there like a preference of like the Spider-Verse 1 or 2?
The second one.
Mm,
Did you like the first one?
I like both of them.
I don't really remember the first one.
The first one went crazy
Really?
with Sunflower.
That one is good, yeah.
Yeah,
That one's really good.
I will say in the second one, I do like Coil Ray's Self Love. That one I do binge.
Self-Love?
Mm-hmm.
I remember which one that is.
If you remember watching the movie, it was like at the very beginning when they was talking about Gwen's backstory.
I haven't seen it. I need to rewatch it. I'm waiting for that third one though.
Oh yes.
Then I have to rewatch everything.
They keep delaying it. They keep playing with my emotions every time they delay it.
Terrible.
Because that ending.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. So that's why they can't be playing with us like that after watching that ending. Like we're craving for more and we're dying over here.
I know. I don't think I've seen like a movie really better than that one. Like I was shocked. It was so good.
Especially for animation like that and for like what seems like a like original like story like that. It's crazy.
I know. And like the animation that they used as well is really good. Like it was just I don't know what that style is. Intergalactic, the other one I was talking about, is kind of like in the same like kind of that animation because I really only like animation. I don't really like seeing real people on screen that much.
My favorite soundtrack, I have multiple, but if I had to pick like my top favorite, one is Attack on Titan.
Oh, I don't think I've seen
it. That was the Japanese composer I was telling you. He did that soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
And it used to be Lion King a lot, but it's between Lion King or Prince of Egypt.
Oh wait, is Prince of Egypt a movie?
Yeah.
Okay,
it was like that DreamWorks movie.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh man.
But Lion King, okay.
And special honorable mention, the first Avatar movie.
Oh wait, like the one with the blue people, right?
The blue people, yep.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time. That is such a good pull. Like, I love that movie. Everything about it is so like perfect.
The sound, the world building in that soundtrack is just so immersive.
Yeah.
I can never get enough of it. R.I.P. to the James Horner because he did such a great job on that.
Yeah.
And that was the same composer who did Titanic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
and
like
he created that song "My Heart Will Go On" with Celine Dion.
Oh shoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that man was a genius.
Wow. It had to be because Avatar is like. Because I remember, like, the music really, like, makes you feel something. I don't know. There's always one specific song in the first one that Like, also, none of them will ever top the first one. That one's crazy. I've
Yeah,
rewatched it
of
so
course.
many times, but it's like it makes me cry every single time. It's such a good film. Like, but the music really just adds to it.
Absolutely. And if you go to Disney World in Florida, I went to the Avatar section in Animal Kingdom, and this was during COVID. So one of my friends was working there at the time, and she brought me there for my birthday. And you'll never see Disney World that empty ever again.
What? That's so good.
So when I tell you that we went on that one Avatar ride twice in under an hour,
Oh yeah, that's crazy then.
the maximum wait time was like 15 to 20 minutes.
Wow.
You will never have that experience ever again unless the rapture comes.
I've never been, but I already know. I already know it's bad.
Yep.
So they have an
It was a really
Avatar
fun ride. They have like a couple. It was like a boat ride, and then the one we went on twice was like the where it's like that screen, that's that immersive screen, and the ride goes along with the whatever's on the screen.
Oh, maybe.
And so it's like you're flying on those ekrons, those birds, and you
Oh,
just you're flying through the whole landscape and environments and stuff. It's really fun.
that's really cool. I need to see that.
Yep. Just have fun waiting for like an hour and a half online.
I know you went at a good time. I don't know.
I
how
would
I
at
feel
the
about
best time. Is there a composer that you think you would like to collaborate with? I know we mentioned Dave and J5, but is there any like film composers?
Film composers. Ooh, I'm not big, like I don't know all that type of stuff, you know?
Mm,
Like the whole film industry I'm not that familiar with, like certain
sure.
producers or so I wouldn't even know any names.
Okay, then I'll ask you this: if there's a movie or TV show um that you watch and you think, man, I wish I had an opportunity, which one would it be?
Definitely Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That
Or like even the new one, put me in there. That would be amazing. I think that would be like the flex of a lifetime. Yeah, definitely that.
that would absolutely. If you get to collab with Metro Boomin,
Yes.
oh, he has truly grown on me after the Spider-Verse series. He's doing a great job, especially in the film. I did not expect that,
I know.
because I know when at times I watch like pro wrestling and WWE, anytime they'll come to Atlanta, they would actually collab with Metro Boomin
Oh,
and
really?
create, either they'll license a song of his, or I think they created some original for some premium live event that took place in Atlanta.
That is really cool.
Yeah, so it was really dope to see him go through that stuff. That was really awesome.
That is really cool.
I told Gallo in the last episode that if I ever had a project to supervise previously, I truly wish I was old enough to work on in the video game industry, and we had EA Sports Big. So we had NBA Street Volume 1 and 2, SSX Tricky, because like I said, I'm originally from New York, and there's a whole bunch of like old 90s 2000s hip hop style genres in those games, and I thought it's like some of the best music I've ever heard in my life, and that's what brought me into music, aside from
Really?
listening to Michael Jackson 24/7.
Really? Okay, wait.
Yeah.
You got in it like through hearing it in games.
Hmm.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah, I was gaming since I was like 4 or 5 years old, and NBA Street and Super Smash Bros were like my very first games.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Yeah, and I just been falling in love with soundtracks, and then obviously Lion King came up. So a lot of times it's been, if it wasn't like Michael Jackson or anything R&B related, it was always video game music and then movie soundtracks, and then just progress from there.
That's really cool though. I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah.
learning stuff about you. I like that.
Yeah, so as a music supervisor, I always gotta be open to like all kinds of music, and even during COVID, I've been listening to music like international music, like worldwide. Just laying down in my apartment, all alone in lockdown, just going through almost every continent in the world, and just hearing all the sounds and the different production techniques and traditions and cultures behind those sounds. It's
Mm.
really amazing.
It really is.
Mongolian Mongolian style or a Nordic Viking music.
I've never heard of
Uh,
that.
yeah, because I watched a lot of Viking shows back
Yeah.
then. So like the Last Kingdom or the show Vikings. I fell in love with that kind of music, and then now I'm just vibing to Ethiopian music. It's
Oh,
been growing on me.
that's interesting.
Hmm.
I love music from like other places, so I find that really cool.
When I was in college, I was in music history too, and our final project we had to do was to write about any kind of music that we like to listen to, whether it's way back in history or modern, and um, how it just impacted music as a whole. I think that's how it went. And so I wanted to go a different route, and then I just remembered watching this Netflix series called Frontier, and it was about the premise of that is colonizers, um, European colonizers against Native Indigenous Americans. So I was like, you know what? Let me listen to some Native Indigenous music, because the opening theme was pretty much a remix of a Native Indigenous music, and I
Yeah.
just started falling in love with it. And I was just listening to this DJ called A Tribe Called Red, and I think they're indigenous DJs, and they were just remixing powwow music into
Yeah.
like electro techno dance music. And
That's
so I
amazing.
just started writing about them.
Yeah. You'll have to send me some stuff. I love to listen to something new.
Yeah, I got you. I literally got a whole playlist of like different culture music.
Yes, send it through.
I got you. I got you. Okay, and is there any time that the audience or anybody could expect some new music coming from you? Like any time of day that you have planned or anything?
I don't have anything specific yet, but I'm really hoping to get some stuff like kind of moving soon. I've kind of just been doing like well, like here they do writers rounds, and
Hmm.
so that's kind of what I've been up to, just kind of working myself out of the stage fright thing, which I've gotten a lot better at, so I'm pretty happy about that. Um but for new music, oh wait, there's one song that I'm working on, but I'm trying to do
Uh
my
oh.
EP. I forgot about that song, but
We
yeah.
got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
So hopefully soon. I'm trying to do probably an EP or something.
Okay, cool, cool. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it. And I will say, as far as the stage fright goes, listen, I've been performing like concert bands since middle school and high school, and I performed on stage in college. Sometimes the stage fright still shows. It still comes in every now and then. All I just know is those nerves are always going to hit, but even like way before you start performing, those like the worst time when
Yeah.
those nerves hit. But once you get out on that stage and the first note hits, that's it.
Yeah.
It goes away.
I love that.
So if anything, just remember that.
I will. Now every time I'll have to think of that for sure. Just let it all go on that first note.
Yeah, because it's inevitable. Those nerves are going to hit as you're waiting for your time to get on that stage, and you're just sitting there. You may be just all nervous. You're breathing hard. You're pacing back and forth. But that's why I always be like, man, come on, just let me get on that stage already.
I get that. I really relate to that.
Yeah, I was one of those that was just rushing to get on that stage because I just knew that by the time we start performing, we're in the zone.
I'm more like that now, but before, like, oh, it was so bad. Like, I would
Oh yeah.
shake and like my voice would be shaking. I'm like, I don't want to go on at all.
Oh, trust me, when I was in middle school, actually even before then, when I was in kindergarten and we had to sing a Whitney Houston song, and it
Whitney
was
Houston,
yeah.
out of all the songs,
Out of all the songs,
they gave you the hardest.
they gave us truly the hardest ones. And looking back on it, I'm just like shaking my head. But when it was my time to do solo, each one had her own line to sing. Oh, I caved so bad.
Really?
I caved so bad.
What happened?
I don't remember what happened. I just knew I didn't sing it.
Oh, you didn't sing it.
Nope. I passed the mic to the person next to me.
Okay, that's valid.
Yep.
That's valid.
Even I knew back then I couldn't sing no Whitney Houston. They were setting me up for failure.
Do you sing?
Oh no.
No, because I remember earlier you said you don't songwrite or you don't mess with that side of it.
Yeah, I don't write. I don't sing. I'm an instrumentalist, so I mean, I played clarinet when I was in middle school, high school band, but I'm more like an auxiliary percussionist.
Oh, that's cool.
So a lot of times I like to play the bongos and congas or tambourines or the timbales or whatever.
That's really cool.
And every now and then I'll practice a little bass and a little bit of keys.
Oh, okay. The bass is
I'm not up there yet. I'm not up there.
I feel that. I thought bass would be easy because it was 4 strings. So I was like, yes, I'm gonna learn. I never learned. It's hard.
I took the opportunity my senior year in college to just take some bass lessons.
Yeah.
And my professor, he was really cool dude. We was playing like some Paramore songs, just some old school hip hop or funk songs, and then I tried Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. I won't do that again.
You were done after that?
We were done. We were at the end of the program at that point, but yeah, no. But I was a killer playing "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't tell me. You couldn't tell me what to do.
I would love to see that.
It's been a while, so I had to relearn. I gotta find my notes somewhere. I have all the notes.
Oh,
on like what to play. Yeah, I gotta find my notebook.
I get it.
All right, so this was really fun conversation, getting to know you and everything. Again, thank you for hopping on the podcast. I truly appreciate getting to know you, getting your personality, and getting to know your music.
Yes.
And truly looking forward to hopefully seeing you hopefully next year for a Sing Spotlight or any songwriting camp opportunities.
Yes, and thank you so much for having me on. I had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Now, I want to end this on one last question, and this is a question I ask all my guests.
Oh, no, okay.
If you were to create your own life soundtrack, how would you pretty much create your instrumentation, and what part of your life would you want to emphasize, whether it be your goals, your trials, your personality, etc.?
That's a really cool question. Like, oh gosh, just like what different parts I would want it to have.
Yeah, you're in control.
I think it would be a little bit weird because I think it would like probably go from like kind of slow, maybe emotional, like from one point, and then there'd be like Afro beats, which would probably be like a really weird turn. But like I'd want it to go up and like I'd want it to be catchy because I love that. And like I would want a lot of different elements from different things. Like I would add elements from like what my ethnicity is, because that's like a really big part of what I like love too. And so yeah, It would be all over the place, probably, but
Okay, I got you. I will give an example. Like for me, it would be something, um, just like a moderate beat. Just I wanted to represent like how I walk, like my footsteps, my strides. Put in a little groovy saxophone behind it. Put some strings behind it. It's gotta be something groovy, and then it'll be slow at times, and then it'll progress into something more victorious.
yeah, you made yours sound so cool. I like that.
I'm a very detailed kind of guy when it comes to like music storytelling. I just love that.
I love the footsteps like addition. That's really cool.
Yeah, if there's one thing I took from growing up in New York is that we love a whole bunch of like when it comes to drum set sounds, the sounds of drums. I just like it personally. So especially when it comes to like the kick drum, I always love using that as part of like my footsteps and just add syncopation to that and the rest of the band.
Really cool.
So this is why I like to ask this question to all my guests, because I'm just curious to like hear how they would pretty much produce their own music if it's just like with their imagination.
Yeah. I probably should have answered that better. You probably should have gone first.
No, you good. You're right. I probably should have led with that. I would have led with that.
No, but I loved your answer too. The footsteps, I'm like I love little stuff like that, because in After October we kind of found out like that there was a heartbeat in the sound. So like when you said that, I was like, okay, that's really cool.
I thought you was going to go off Spider-Verse on me.
Oh, no. I wish. Yeah. That should be a goal now. We should just collab and like see if we can do some music for the next one or something, since they're probably going to be taking a few years.
Look, I know who the music supervisor is, but look, I'm just trying to see if I can still knock on my door and just be like, hey.
You should. Yeah.
I'm sure they have them locked set though, but still, we'll try.
Yeah.
Right, you'll never know, and we'll never know. You probably get on there too. We'll probably hear some sort of collaboration with you and Metro Boomin.
That would be fire. I would love that, but for right now, I'm Miles Morales. That was me.
Just gonna do your own thing.
Yep, I'm gonna just do my own thing.
Gotcha. I got you. Well, this has been a very fun talk. I really had fun talking to you, and this was really fun. I hope you enjoyed your time here on the Playlist Shuffle podcast in our Premier Lounge talk.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun.
Let the people know where they can find you as far as like social media, Spotify, Apple Music. What you got?
My Instagram is the Simone Faith. And then on Spotify, Simone Faith. And then I think it should be like pretty consistent. So like, yeah.
Spotify and Apple Music as well?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Y'all heard her. Go ahead and go follow her. Go support her. Listen to her music. Listen out for her upcoming potential EP.
Yes. Soon, hopefully.
Soon, she says. So
yes.
Look out for that one. This is your boy Jay Malley, and this has been the Playlist Shuffle podcast. We are now wrapping up our new Premier Lounge Talk episode featuring a very own Simone Faith. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Y'all can find us again on YouTube at Playlist Shuffle podcast, as well as our Instagram as well. And we are going to be utilizing our Twitch as well. So please go find us on Twitch and on our social media platforms. Go like, subscribe, follow, whatever you gotta do, just do it. And until then, we'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good day, have a great week, stay safe, and keep listening with your minds, ladies and gentlemen.